base at Phan Rang was one of the first to receive a deployment of an all F-100 fighter wing in 1966. It remained a center of Super Sabre activity. At one time, 140 operated from the field. By the middle of 1967, 4 fighter wings, the 3rd, 31st, 35th and 37th, were operating the Hun in Vietnam. Although histories of the Vietnam Air War might make only passing reference to the F-100s, it's not because they were not there in numbers. Further, they made a very valuable contribution to the war effort. Cynically, the downplaying of the Huns probably reflects a lack of romantic glamour in their work. In long-range strikes against North Vietnam, the Super Sabres had underlined what was already known about their comparative weakness against the much later designed F-105 and F-4. In such company, on such a mission, it was outclassed. However, the F-100 became the aerial artillery needed by the troops on the ground. At times, this was the most important task being performed by the Air Force in the theater. The F-100s, operating with forward air controllers, would haul their loads in to devastating effect. The pattern of the missions was repetitive, and those missions were flown in enormous numbers. As early as 1969, the 4 wings stationed in South Vietnam had flown more combat missions than the combined total of all the thousands of P-51 Mustangs in World War II.
The Super Sabre was the world's first production supersonic airplane and was designed from the outset to operate at speeds above Mach 1 for extended periods. In January of 1964, the Joint Chiefs of Staff sent a memo to Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara indicating their desire to escalate efforts in Indochina. Their plan included intelligence flights over Cambodia and Laos, arming and advising the Republic of Vietnam's Air Force, and U.S. bombing of targets in North Vietnam. The F-100 did its share of that.
That's all I've ever seen. Napalm and high drags, that's all I've ever dropped. Then one day the frag changed, my bubble popped. Glitter mission, man, that's not for me. I don't want to go up there with that ZPU in 23. I don't want no road cuts, I don't want no guns. I just want to fly down south, bombing, having fun. In flight refueling, that's far to go. I've got a rendezvous with a gunner I know. Slick 750s, that's my calling card. And when I hit 'em hard, 'cause nobody hears you when you start to cry. Oh, my hangover, I'm DNIF. That's too bad, boy. Get out there and fly. But if I ever fly down south again, everybody at 7th will be my friend. I don't like those guns they've got so many of. The hell with war, let's make love.
I got 160 BC in the open, you know, 20 North Vietnamese. I got to get some air, put a strike down there before they can make it to the trees. I got 160 VC in the open. It's a target that you don't find every day. And so I called the desk and I quickly asked, please get some fighters on their way. Number one should have a gun and a load of what we call incendiary gel. Then number two is CBU. When they get here, we can really give them hell. I got 160 VC in the open. I got a flight of F-100s up above. I got my Willie Pete smoking at their feet. It's the kind of situation that I love. I got my Willie Pete smoking at their feet.